The Spiritual Tapestry of China, a journey through beliefs and traditions. China's long history and diverse culture have fostered a rich spiritual landscape, blending indigenous philosophies and foreign religions into a harmonious tapestry. These traditions, from Taoism and Confucianism to Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity, have profoundly shaped the nation's art, governance, and way of life. Understanding the religions of China means delving into a world of devotion, wisdom, and enduring practices that continue to influence its people today. Taoism, China's indigenous spiritual tradition, emerged from the teachings of Laozi, the legendary author of the Tao Te Ching. Rooted in the concept of the Tao, or the Way, Taoism emphasizes living in harmony with the natural order of the universe. This philosophy encourages simplicity, balance, and the acceptance of life's flow, offering a timeless perspective on human existence. Taoist temples, often nestled in serene natural settings, serve as places of worship and reflection. Within these sanctuaries, devotees honor deities such as the Jade Emperor and the Eight Immortals, seeking blessings for health and harmony. Taoism's influence extends beyond spirituality, shaping Chinese medicine, art, and governance with its holistic approach to life. As modern life grows increasingly fast-paced, Taoism's call for mindfulness and balance remains as relevant as ever, offering a path to reconnect with nature and inner peace. Confucianism, more a system of ethics and philosophy than a religion, was founded by Confucius, 551 to 479 BCE, during a period of social turmoil. It emphasizes the cultivation of virtue and the maintenance of social harmony through respect for tradition, hierarchy, and familial relationships. At the heart of Confucianism lies Ren, benevolence, and Li, ritual propriety, principles that guide individuals toward moral excellence and respectful interactions. Confucius also outlined the 5 relationships between ruler and subject, parent and child, husband and wife, elder and younger siblings, and friends, as the foundation of a well-ordered society. Confucian temples, built to honor the great teacher, became centers of education and reflection, reinforcing Confucian values in governance and daily life. Over centuries, these teachings shaped China's political and social systems, influencing its laws, education, and cultural practices. Today, Confucianism continues to inspire moral thought in a rapidly changing world, offering timeless guidance on respect, responsibility, and societal harmony. Buddhism, introduced to China from India during the Han Dynasty, 206 BCE, 220 CE, quickly became a central spiritual tradition. Its teachings, centered on the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, address the nature of suffering and the pursuit of enlightenment, offering solace and guidance during times of social and political upheaval. In China, Buddhism evolved into schools like Pure Land and Chan Zen Buddhism. Pure Land Buddhism emphasized devotion to Amitabha Buddha for rebirth in a celestial paradise, while Chan Buddhism focused on meditation and direct spiritual insight. These schools profoundly influenced Chinese art, literature, and philosophy. Temples and monasteries, such as the Longmen Grottos and the Giant Buddha of Leshan, became centers of learning and devotion, reflecting the artistic and spiritual depth of Chinese Buddhism. Today, Buddhism remains a vital tradition, promoting mindfulness, compassion, and inner peace in an increasingly chaotic world. Islam entered China in the 7th century CE via the Silk Road, brought by Arab and Persian traders. Over centuries, it became an integral part of the Chinese cultural mosaic, particularly in regions like Xinjiang, Ningxia, and Gansu. The Hui people, descendants of these traders, and the Uyghurs, a Turkic ethnic group, are among the major Muslim communities in China today. Mosques, such as the Great Mosque of Xi'an, reflect a blend of Islamic and Chinese architectural styles, symbolizing the harmonious integration of these traditions. Islamic practices, including daily prayer, fasting during Ramadan, and adherence to halal dietary laws, continue to be vital aspects of Muslim life in China. Despite facing modern challenges, including political tensions, China's Muslim communities remain resilient, preserving their faith and cultural heritage. Islam continues to serve as a bridge connecting China to the broader Islamic world, enriching its religious and cultural diversity. Christianity first arrived in China during the Tang Dynasty, 618 to 907 CE, through the Nestorian Church, but its influence waned until Catholic missionaries like Matteo Ricci reintroduced it in the 16th century. Ricci's integration of Christian teachings with Confucian values paved the way for mutual understanding between cultures. In the 19th century, Protestant missionaries expanded Christianity's presence, founding schools, hospitals, and translating the Bible into Chinese. Christianity's growth in China has been marked by challenges, including resistance from traditionalists and restrictions under modern political regimes. Despite this, it continues to thrive, particularly through underground house churches, providing spiritual guidance and community for millions. Today, Christianity remains a dynamic force, bridging Chinese culture with global religious traditions. Chinese folk religion, deeply embedded in daily life, blends ancestor worship, nature veneration, and local deities into a flexible spiritual practice. Key rituals involve offerings and prayers to ancestors, reflecting the enduring bond between the living and the dead. Local temples honor a pantheon of gods, such as the Dragon King for water and weather or Guan Yu, the deified general symbolizing loyalty and righteousness. Festivals like Lunar New Year and the Qingming Festival embody the spirit of Chinese folk religion, combining community celebration with spiritual observance. Often intertwined with Taoism and Buddhism, it adapts to changing times while preserving China's cultural heritage. Folk religion remains a vibrant expression of Chinese spirituality, connecting modern life with ancient traditions. Tibetan Buddhism, a distinctive form of Mahayana Buddhism, took root in Tibet in the 7th century and spread to nearby regions like Qinghai and Sichuan. Known for its intricate rituals, sacred texts, and vibrant visual traditions, Tibetan Buddhism emphasizes compassion and the Bodhisattva path, seeking enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. Pilgrimage plays a central role, with devotees journeying to sacred sites like Jokhang Temple or Mount Kailash. Temples such as the Potala Palace in Lhasa showcase the profound artistic and spiritual legacy of Tibetan Buddhism. Despite modern challenges, its teachings on mindfulness and interconnectedness inspire millions, preserving its place as a cornerstone of China's spiritual diversity. Under communist rule, China officially promotes atheism, rooted in Marxist ideology. During the Cultural Revolution, 1966 to 1976, religious practices were suppressed and temples and churches were destroyed. Since the 1980s, however, religious tolerance has increased, allowing limited practice under government supervision. Today, many Chinese identify as secular or non-religious, viewing traditional practices as cultural rather than spiritual. This secular outlook coexists with a resurgence of interest in heritage religions and the rise of global faiths, reflecting a complex balance between modernity and tradition. The religious landscape of China is one of resilience and transformation. Traditional beliefs are experiencing a revival as temples are restored and festivals celebrated with renewed enthusiasm. Global religions like Christianity and Islam continue to grow, while modern spiritual practices such as meditation find increasing appeal. However, challenges remain, including government policies on religious freedom and tensions in regions like Xinjiang and Tibet. Despite this, China's spiritual diversity persists, offering insights into humanity's shared quest for meaning, connection, and transcendence. China's religious and philosophical traditions form a mosaic that reflects its deep history and cultural diversity. From Confucian ethics to Taoist harmony, Buddhist enlightenment, and the global influence of Christianity and Islam, these practices have shaped the lives of individuals and the nation as a whole. As China evolves, its spiritual traditions will continue to adapt, preserving their relevance while inspiring new generations. This enduring quest for balance and meaning underscores the timeless role of faith and philosophy in shaping human identity. China's rich tapestry of beliefs offers lessons of wisdom, tolerance, and transformation for a rapidly changing world.